Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, logo intro sequence. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, 𝗩𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗚. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, learning for tomorrow. 𝗩𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗚.com. And welcome to 𝗩𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗚. My name's Andy, and today I'm going to be building my brand new brand for my brand new channel, 𝗩𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗚. And those that know me from other channels, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Particularly big welcome to the Subscribe Star and Patreon VIP members. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You'll be seeing this first before anyone. So hopefully one of you will be the first subscriber ever on this channel. So thank you so much. And to everybody else, even the first 100 people, absolute total love in the house. And you'll be remembered for the entire existence of this channel. So today what we're going to be doing is looking at the branding logo design for 𝗩𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗚. So let's have a quick look. What I've got for you here is 𝗩𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗚. The idea being it sort of comes from the low-hanging fruit in business. The term low-hanging fruit means that easy customers, anyone can get the easy customers, right? But you've got to be exceptional as a business to be able to reach the high-hanging fruit. So this is what we're talking about here. Low-hanging fruit refers to the tasks, actions or goals that may be most easily achieved. The expression low-hanging fruit is used to describe an action that takes almost no effort. The idea comes from the very literal task of picking fruit off a tree. So that's the premise that I'm working from with the brand. And of course, high-hanging fruit, fruit that because of its height from the ground is more difficult to harvest. Anything that's difficult to achieve and which is put off while simple alternatives are still available. So, that's the kind of idea what we're running with. And the brand 𝗩𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗚, that was a domain name that I bought actually about 10 years ago, back in 2010 or 2009 it might have even been. So more than 10 years old. I've never done anything with it. It's one that I've been looking to do something with for an awfully long time. And fresh cup of tea, right in time for the fresh new 𝗩𝗘𝗪𝗚 YouTube channel. You know my style. I hope you join in with me. And I'm going to tell you what I do. And I'm going to let you know what what my process is of logo design, coming up with a brand and so on. And I want this channel to be completely 100% transparent and open. And I'm going to share everything with everyone. So use a giraffe as a logo. Now this is literally, I looked at the date on this file that we're looking at here, which I just usually create a Word document in a folder called Brainstorm. And I just throw in here ideas of various things over the years. Now, this is old, used giraffe as a logo. That's kind of this. Yeah, I had this idea of like a giraffe, getting the high fruit and the giraffe. I thought maybe I could make it into an H. The letter H kind of looking silhouette, but that was way back in the day. Never did anything with it. So rebirth, 𝗩𝗘𝗪𝗚. This is the idea. So first of all, I'm just looking at, because this channel is for me as an individual or as a character, let's say, rather than other channels that are to do with business services and things that I usually help my clients to build. So this is very different because this is quite personal. This is about me and what I can offer the audience. And so you need to figure that out pretty quick, because we need to know who your audience is going to be. So my differentiators, this was some of these in a while ago, some of these I've added in recently. So the main things about me that people would tell you if they know me: I'm a polymath and an autodidact. Polymath being somebody who knows a reasonable amount of stuff about a reasonable amount of stuff, and an autodidact is somebody who has the ability to teach themselves pretty much anything. So, and then there's the professional skills. Sales, marketing, all forms of. I've been a sales trainer, direct sales, consultative sales, you name it, door-to-door sales, every element of it. Marketing the same. Work for big companies like Yellow Pages, Thomson Directories, things like this, and run my own media marketing companies as well. Business strategy as a consultant most of my life, helping businesses with their sort of strategy going forwards, marketing strategy, stuff like that. Yeah. Product design, spent many years designing products for clients as a rapid prototyping engineer and so on. Logo brand design, that's what we're doing today. So hello and welcome. Today I'll be telling you what I know about logo brand design. I've probably maybe designed more than 350, 400 brands over the years. So I've got a reasonable amount of things. I will probably do a dedicated video, actually, top 10 tips for great logo design or something, right? Media production, as I say, I've run a media company, cinematography, video editing, all that kind of stuff, 3D motion graphics. And so I think this is a great opportunity, you see, with the High Fruit new channel, is that I can go through every phase of building this as a brand, as a channel, as a business or whatever. And I can allow you to come along with the journey, and I'll show you everything that I'm doing behind the scenes. So the next video will be setting the YouTube channel up, and it'll be talking about some of the elements that you need to be aware of with your YouTube channel when you're setting it up, and how you want it to be, who it wants to go out to, and so on. So programming in 9 different programming languages, robotic engineering, electronic software engineering as well. Microcontrollers, I do circuit board development as well. We're using microcontrollers and C++ programming, things like that, yeah? So, High Fruit. Now, the reason I've got this listed here is because, of course, you know, my channel, essentially, the High Fruit channel, is going to be, I wouldn't say based around this, but there'll be various things that I'll be talking about over the coming videos that will include one or many of these things combined. And there's lots of stuff I haven't put in here yet, but you'll see as we go forward. So, High Fruit, learning for tomorrow. I think that's what my tagline's going to be. So let me know in the comment section if you think you can come up with a better tagline, because it's all open at the moment. Now, learning for tomorrow, because that's what I'm all about, the whole autodidact and the polymath element. I'm always learning something every day, something new. If I haven't learned something new, it's been a wasted day. If I haven't laughed in that day, it's been a wasted day. And so that's kind of what makes me me. Now, a lot of what helps me to be able to teach myself various complex things is a lot of these things here that you'll see listed. So strategic thinking, systems thinking, lifelong learning. What these are actually SEO, search engine optimization terms. And so what we need to think about is what are the kind of people, what kind of search terms would people typically use to find someone like me talking about the kind of stuff that I'm going to be talking about on this channel. So that's the first thing. And what we need to make sure we do is to funnel those people into this channel, and so that they feel like they've found the right place to be, they feel welcome. We can build a community of like-minded people who are all interested or inspired perhaps by just the ability for us all to critically think through problems. We can help solve them. They could be geopolitical problems, they could be engineering problems, and so on. I'm a massive fan of philosophy as well, and psychology, obviously with the sales, marketing, training experience and things like that. It's very, very much involved in psychology and philosophy, understanding how people think and why they think the things that they do, and how we can encourage people to think things differently. And I'll be revealing all the secrets behind that, and how we can use that in our remit and our arsenal of weapons to be able to get maximum audience that enjoys the videos. So these SEO terms here, you'll see these numbers that I've put next to them. Now what they are is based on various tools that I have access to, which I use in my marketing with my clients and stuff, so I can research certain keyword terms that you can search for, and it will tell me how many searches in terms of volume, so per day, per month, per year, whatever. You can get an idea of how many searches are being done on said search term. So in this case, we've got logic. It was obviously very, very, very bare keyword. So usually you would have the word logic appended to some other word as well. But, 2.8 million searches, a massive volume. I think this is monthly, by the way. So it's a fair old number of searches to get in front of. However, this thing here that says very high, 99 here, this is basically... this is the competition. So this is the number of other YouTube channels out there and content and videos that are all talking about logic, okay? And then this final one here, 42 out of 100, is the the overall score in terms of this tool that I use, of which I'll link in the description. VidIQ tool. I think this one I took from, but I have others. But VidIQ, I'll put a link in the description, so if you're interested in getting yourself a copy of that, you can install it. It's totally free as well, which is cool. Now, they have a keyword tool. You can bung a keyword in and it will tell you what the search volume is, right? So what I need to think about first is who I need to get in front of. Now, things like critical thinking I'm known for amongst my clients and things. They tend to call me up with problems and just throw stuff at me and I'll figure stuff out for them, right? So logical thinking. Now, you see, this is a good one, critical thinking, because look, although you've only got 82,000 people in terms of search volume, number of people doing searches per month, I'm pretty sure it's a month, it could be a week, but it kind of doesn't matter, and you'll see why. It's about getting which of the search terms is the one that you want to optimize for, and then however many searches are out there per month or per week, you're looking to try and maximize onto that. So theoretically, if you could come first on the search engines for critical thinking on YouTube, then you would be looking at getting like 82,000 people seeing your video come up when they do their searches. Now, whether they click on that or not is entirely a different separate video about what your thumbnail looks like, what your title's done like, and so on, right? But the good thing here, look, is the competition level is low at 36 out of 100, right? And so that's why you can see this actual score, overall score here at 64 out of 100, which is pretty good. And so by doing this, it allows me, I mean, I've done a short list here. These ones here are my own short list of the ones that I think are relevant to this channel and what I'll be talking about. Because it's very important, you see, there's no point deceiving people. You need to make sure that you're being brutally honest about the things that you're talking about. Because all that will happen is that, yeah, you can get your video to come up first on the searches, but if you're optimizing a video for things like critical thinking and things like this, right, lifelong learning, and they come there and you're just talking about a new pair of trainers that you've bought, you're not going to get us any subscribers. You're not going to get the like button hit, which you need to do right now on this video, but you're not going to get the like button hit, and you're not going to be, it's just not the way it works, right? So there's no point trying to fool people, because you'll just end up with a really bad like ratio, and it's not going to help you. You'll get no subscribers. So logic reasoning, good one. You see these, what I've done here is I've put hashes at the end of the search terms. So these are things that are most important to me. Problem solving is a big thing that I'm into, and philosophy, to be honest. But look at it's high volume of searches, 390k, but the competition at 72 is pretty high. So I'd question if it's worth trying to, get into that too. Same with inspiration, stuff like that. So, that's how I've broken it down. And the more the hash is, it means the more I'll optimize for. Problem solving, even though there's other ones that are better in terms of, like here, creative thinking. Critical thinking, of course, that was the one I looked at a minute ago. It looks pretty good. And so that's basically where I start. And that's where we start off. And then I know what I'm going to be focusing, right? So that's kind of how we are. Now, in terms of branding and things, because this is important, we need to come up with something that we know the people who we want to get in front of, who are going to like me and like the content that I'm going to be putting forward on this High Fruit channel. Things like the critical thinking and the logical stuff, right, is something that's becoming more and more popular, I think, nowadays, particularly because there's a severe lack of it in the world, right? Now, let me tell you where I normally start, right?